Welcome to BankCard Pro's CRM account tracking software. In this training session, I'm going to teach you how to search for applications and merchants in the system, as well as searching for leads within the system. On the login page, you're going to enter your username and your password, agree to terms of service, and log in. And on every page, regardless of what page or what section you're in the software, there's always going to be these buttons and options here to where you can submit an internal app, you can view the customer app, submit a referral, you can search for apps in the system, or you can utilize the timesheet system for employees. What we're going to do is we're going to click on Search Apps, and on this page it provides you several different options to search for apps in the system. The first thing you're going to see is you could search for either apps in the system, you could search for just leads that are in the leads and telemarketing system, or you could search for both, which are apps in the status section as well as leads in the status in the DBA leads section. So what we're going to do is we're going to search for apps, and in the customer name field we're going to search for a merchant called Chicago Bears. Now, we don't have to really type in the entire word for the whole name of the merchant name. We could type in CH and just click on search, and it'll tell you every merchant in the system that starts with a CH. Like Kansas City Chiefs, it has a CH there, and the Chicago Bears has a CH. So it'll be able to search that. Now, if you want to really narrow it down, you can type in Chicago, do a search, and it'll show you Chicago Bears. And all you have to do is just click anywhere in the row, and it'll take you to the app summary page and tell you all the details about this merchant account. Now what we're going to do is go back to the search apps, and we're going to type in for a merchant Creative Vision Studio. And what we're going to do is we're going to type in Creative, and what we're going to do is we're going to search for any merchants that have the name Creative in the lead section, and we're going to search, and it's going to show you all the results, and it'll actually tell you there's 28 matches in the lead system that have the name Creative. And here you can see we have several merchant accounts or leads imported in the system under the name Creative Vision Studio. Now if you want to search for apps, you can click on and change apps and click on search and scroll down, and you'll see that there's 18 total business names in the apps status section. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a search for Creative in both the apps and leads section, and click on search, and it'll actually show you that there's 46 matches for business names that are in the status section for the apps as well as leads. Anything that's highlighted in blue is actually a lead, and anything highlighted in black or in black letters is actually an actual account in the status section in your system. The other features in the software is you can also, instead of searching for a customer name, you can search for all apps under a certain status level. So you could do a search for all the apps approved by a certain time date, so you could choose whatever dates you want to in the system and do a search for anything that was approved during this timeline. Or you can search by the timeline of original date that the app was submitted in the system or created, or the last time that you modified or changed the status of an app in the system. You can also do a search by the app number in the system, or by bank processor name, or the merchant ID number, the terminal ID number. You could do a search for all apps on a particular sales rep in the system. You could do a search by customer name, owner's name, address, city, state, zip, phone number, or by equipment type. You can do a search by all merchants that actually have a pin pad sold to that account. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to change everything back to default settings. And if we do like a search for all merchants in California, you could click on search, and it'll tell you all the accounts in the system, which it shows 30 matches for California. Or if we change that back to default, you can choose all the merchants that show up in the system for Long Beach, for the city. And when you click on search, it'll show you there's 15 matches in this system. We're going to sign out, and that will conclude this training session.